message, and then I'll go to the phone lines. This is a group message. We are here. We are the ones. We have come in to channel in messages of extreme elevation, brightness, and love. We have come here to heal and help each of you through your own loss, through your own ability to obtain information and evidence and a sense of connection to higher realms, spiritual realms that are difficult to see on a day-to-day basis on Earth. Each of you has your own way of connecting to God. Each of you should connect to God on a regular basis. For the more that you access higher realms of knowing, feeling, seeing, hearing, and being, the more happy your life will be on Earth, the more delightful, and the better it will flow. And so we recommend to each of you to take time every day in meditation, contemplation, and prayer so that you may connect in your own way to the sources that be. Namaste. All right, now I'm going to go to Roy. Thank you, Roy.
Thank you.
Yes, sweetheart. God bless you. So you're waiting for a connection to the world of spirit, and you have somebody in particular in mind. I will remind, yeah, I'm going to just give you a little bit of a guideline that be open to everything that comes in, and just be relaxed, calling in your loved one. Hold on, Roy. A loving female is here for you, and she's older than you. Okay, she's like a mother figure, somebody older than you. Okay, she's very loving and kind, and she looks. Now, this may not be who you're wanting. Okay, love. It could be somebody that's been in spirit for a while, and she may be opening the doorway for someone else. So just be open. Okay, love. So what I see is a woman who's rather old, very, very old before she passes. She's she's kind of shrunk down to a tinier size. You know how people, when they get older, they lose they just get smaller. So she looks like she's, just a little bit. She's short, she's smaller. She's got interesting eyes and an interesting nose that makes her face very distinctive. She's got white hair. It looks like she likes to wear it back off her face, but there's a little softness around the face. Her skin is very light. She's got a lot of wrinkles and lines. Her eyes have an interesting, they're like Betty Davis eyes. They got that kind of thing on the eyelid area, and her nose is straight, very straight, and it's got a pointedness to the tip. She's also got a roundness at the jaw, or softness, but her chin is strong. So she's an older woman. Okay, she looks like a mother figure, a grandma, or someone like that. Does this fit the description of anyone you would know, honey? And just try to limit your answer to a yes or no.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's a mother. She keeps saying mother figure to you. She knows you for a long time on Earth. She's calling you. Oh, she's cute. She's calling you like a little boy. She says you used to sit on her lap when you were very little, and she used to play with you, and she used to spank you when you were bad. She says she's here to offer an opening to somebody else who's more important to you, a little bit closer to you in age in the spirit world. But she would be like a mother to you versus a grandma to you. Now, if that is your mother, I need to know that because she's bringing me somebody else. So I'm asking for correction here, Roy. Would you understand that was your grandma, please?
That's my grandmother.
Okay, that is your grandmother because she's bringing in a mother for you. Okay, she's bringing in a mother for you or somebody closer to you. Let's see who it is, okay? Let's see who wants to step through the portal here. Beautiful Roy. Okay, so this woman, she could be your wife to you also, honey. I'm thinking that, but let me just let her present. Let her show us who she is. This particular female has nice full lips. She's carrying a little bit of extra weight on her body. She has brown hair in its original color. She does like to color it from time to time. Hold on. roundness, brown hair up to just below her ears, cut in layers, or it's not real blunt cut. I don't know if you know what I mean when I say that, but she's overweight. She also gives me a feeling that she's closer to you in age, more like lateral versus a mother to you. Like as if she's a sister or a spouse or something like that. Not real, she's not an older generation to you. So if you're looking for your mother, I'm not getting that. I'm getting a woman who's more like in your peer group, if you will. She could be a little older than you and she could have had something to do with raising you, but she's not giving me that impression. I'm going to give you more information and then I'll come back to you. Hold on. Okay, there's a lot of praying going on towards the end of her life. She also likes where people are doing rosaries or Hail Marys for her, she says, and people were very, very kind to her towards the end of her life. There's something going on in her stomach area, a gastrointestinal thing, where it's in the abdominal area that's upsetting her and causing her a lot of upset physically. She is also vomiting and she's not feeling good for a while. She's got a son. This could be your mother. Okay, she's got a son, and she's got a few other people that are around her towards the end of her life, trying to help her and feel better. But she says there's nothing that could be done at the end. All they could give her is palliative care or something for the pain. Would you understand what I'm saying here for anyone you would know, please?
Yes, yes, yes. And
Okay.
sometimes
I couldn't hear you. Could you say that again, darling?
I say yes, and I send to that person a message.
Okay. You're sending her a message? Is that what you said? Well, you're trying to.
Can I?
Can you ask something? Sure.
Yes.
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead and ask, love.
The message that I'm sending is I will fix her grave. They left her grave where it is. I will go and fix her grave. I know who it is.
Okay.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see what she wants to say. Okay. Now, it would have been. She could have said, by the way, on her own. Sula will tell you this when you get off the phone. You don't need to say so much to the medium because they say in spirit what you need just for your own, to get it. But it's very nice of you, Roy, to say that. Let me just go back to her now. I know what you're doing, she says, with all of that. She says, I'm waiting at home for you to do that. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting. You are getting my messages to do it. I've been trying to reach you to say this to you, and you are saying now you've heard me. I'm very, very happy. She says, I can hear you all the time. You just can't hear me or know you're hearing me. And so you've been trying to tell me that you got the message. I know you got the message. She says, I know you got the message. But Roy, what I'm trying to say here from her is that she has been giving you information. This is for you to validate. But what she's saying is, I have been sending you this message, sending you this message. You're hearing it in your dreams. You're hearing it all the time in your head. And I'm glad that you got the message. So what we have here is a full connection. She's saying she sent you that information, and you're saying you heard it. Now, I need you to validate. Have you been hearing or getting like dreams or something that make you know that this needs to be done?
Be honest with you, I don't see no dreams in my life. The only thing, I get a lot of things, and things that should have been done, and I know I have to do.
Okay.
So
all right.
It's, I'm a little bit different.
That's fine.
Things.
Okay.
Okay. The thing is, I know I had the feeling of what it has to be done in some situation, and I know who you're talking about.
All right. So she's here. She says hello. She says thank you. She says thank you from the bottom of my heart. She's almost crying a little bit about this. Very, very grateful for this. And there's something about religion and church that's important to her. It's prayer and all of that. And I think that what you're saying has to do with that. In other words, relocating her grave has to do with that. And so
no, relocate.
Fix it has to do with that. Yeah. Well, does it have? Because what she's saying is, what she gives me is this idea that she's especially religious, or that she.
Yes.
Okay, and that's why fixing the grave needs to be done, and that's what she's saying. In other words, something that needs to be done with her grave that has to do with her being especially religious. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
Okay. And that's your validation. I needed to get something more than what you were telling me, my dear. Thank you, Roy and Sula, for calling in, and thank you for the donation. Have a beautiful day.
Thank you.
All right. God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, that was a beautiful connection. Okay, I'm going to go to T, who's wanting another side connection, unless there's somebody here who's made a donation. Yeah, there is somebody. Wait a minute. Hold on for a second. Let me just check the email queue. Okay, nobody has done anything there. And I'm going to check my other place where there could be a donation. Please bear with me for a moment. Purchase 808. Nope, got everybody. Okay, going to T, who was wanting an other side connection. Hello, T. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. How are you, Laura?
I'm doing great, honey. Thank you so much for calling into our show, and thank you for being on our mailing list. We'd love to have you part of the family. Okay, so you're looking for an other side connection. I keep feeling something, but before I say anything, let me just go there and see who's there. One day I'll have a little class on how we do this also. T551. Who's there in spirit for T? There's okay, I get the distinct feeling of two people. Okay, first one is more of a mother figure, or she could be an aunt also, or grandma. You know, just an older generation female to you than to you. Okay, she's rather she's big, got a big body. Okay, overweight a bit maybe. I don't want to cast a judgment on her. She's carrying. Yeah, she's a big woman, and she smiles and laughs a little bit as I say this. She likes to dress up when she's on Earth. She shows me herself right now in something that's really pretty. It's like a royal blue made of like a chiffon or a polyester chiffon mix. It's real pretty. It looks good on her. She's wearing a darker wig right now with little earrings like teardrop earrings, very pretty, pretty earrings, pretty hair. One of her favorite hairstyles was to wear hair to her shoulders, darker. It looks like it would have been a wig. If it's not a wig, it's just really fashion. It's just really styled a lot, okay, with a little bit of bang, and it's a little bit of tears to it on the side, like as if it's layered down to the shoulders. That's one of her favorite looks, she says, when she's on Earth. She says you're very kind to let her come in today. She says she's been looking out for you and this from the spirit world, looking in on you and the family. She says family values are very important to you, T, and she says you're doing the right thing with your home, your health, and your family. So something about family values, and I'll refine it. I know I didn't bring her in fully yet. Now, first of all, do you, from the broad stroke of it, and if you don't, that's okay, I can bring in more evidence, but do you understand who this is? You have an idea who it is?
Yes, it's my grandmother.
Okay, and she says mother figure a few times. Okay. She's going to show me one or two more things. She says, I was a little fleshy around the middle, she says to me, Laura. She says, but my legs were slender on the slender side. She says, when I walked, there was a little bit of rocking back and forth. She says, due to the weight, the excess weight. She also shows that she had a cane, or she needed something for a little stability as she would walk as she got older. Would you understand that, please?
Yes.
All right. She says, you're a good girl. She says you've been taking care of things around the house. She also says something about you having a little boy. Would you have a son, please?
No, I don't have one.
Okay. Would you have a boyfriend then, please?
Do I have a boyfriend?
Yeah, she says something about this little boy of yours. It could be anybody. It could be some man that's in your life, or it could be a son. I don't know. Just a yes or no, honey.
Oh yeah, I have a boyfriend.
Okay.
No, I have a boyfriend.
All right, let me go, because she's trying to say something about that. Hold on for a second. And I also get a name, like our name or Roy, so I'll just point that out to you. I don't know what that is, or if that fits anywhere. I always just give you the names. Hold on 1 second, please. That little boy of yours is doing a good job in your home, in your life. He's really looking out for you. So she likes him. Okay, she likes him. She says good, strong family values will hold you together with him. And are you trying to say something to T, Grandma? No, she says, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. She says, but always think in terms of family values. They're important for you. They'll keep you strong, and they'll guide you when things are wrong. He's a good guy, and I like him for you. He's treating you well. He's treating you wisely, and he would be a good person to have in the family. So she likes him. Okay. And don't let go of your dreams, T.
Okay.
I have a funny feeling that she's hoping that maybe, you would have more of a serious commitment with him over time, but I won't say that. But she's kind of given me that a little bit. Okay, my dear?
Okay.
All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much, love, for calling in.
Okay.
Thank you, darling. Bye. Okay, I'm going to Deborah, oh, I can't go to Deborah because I have to go to these other people that are waiting longer. Deborah, I don't know how you got ahead of them, but I'll try to get to you also, and I think I should be able to. Okay, we've got Betty, who's waiting the longest, and she has a life question. Go ahead, Betty. Just give me the question, love. Betty? Okay, so just a little reminder, if you are in the queue, try to stay near the phone so I can get to you. I'm going to Evelyn, who has a life question. Evelyn, just give me the question, please. Oh, I wonder what's going on here. Oh, there you are. Evelyn? Evelyn, honey? Evelyn? Something's...
Hello?
Yeah, I've been trying to reach you. What happened? Go ahead, honey. Just give me your question, darling.
Is it for me, Yvonne?
Oh, that's why you're not answering me, because it says Evelyn. It's Yvonne. Sorry. Sorry.
Well, let me just answer just in case.
Thank you. Thank you, sweetie.
But,
Go ahead.
I know, I just wanted to know if the spirits have anything to say.
Anything to say about you and your life? Okay, Yvonne, let's see what we got.
Yeah, my life, yeah.
All right, let's see what they have to say, if anything. 954. Hold on, Yvonne. Yvonne. But you're very smart. Oh, and you have a good sense of humor. You have a good sense of humor, great spirit, great soul, great energy, kind, outgoing, do good. Looks like you do something in volunteer work, or if somebody needs something to be done, you'll volunteer to do it and help them. You're a helpmate to many, many people. But you're not a helpmate. You don't have a helpmate or somebody to you is kind of the feeling I'm getting. I'm going to go a little more with that. Yvonne, you're there for everyone. Great energy.
Right.
Kind, outgoing soul. You will help many people in your lifetime. Don't look back, only look forward. There's a sense, though, that, oh, it's so pretty what they're showing me. You standing like on it's like symbolic of you standing on a precipice, like the end of a cliff or something, and there's a beautiful wind coming in, and your clothing is blowing, and your hair is blowing, and you've got an animal near you, like a dog or something. And I also hear you believe in totem animals or the spirit guide animals and things like that. And you're very mystical and magical yourself. But in terms of the love thing, I have a funny feeling that's not quite where it needs to be, or there's something there. In other words, you're there for everyone, but there's nobody there for you, or not in a partnership way. And that I feel that you might be troubled by this, or wondering, not troubled because you're very positive energy, but wondering where, when, how, and if my particular mate would be coming to me as I've readied myself vibrationally. I know who I am. I'm not at all needy. I'm very complete, and would make a wonderful partner to somebody else. So if you do have a partner, there may be something missing there, or you're maybe looking for partners. So I just need to do a little checkpoint with you, Yvonne, at this moment. Are you looking for a love partner, or what's going on in that area? Are you complete there as far as that goes, love?
I never really focus on that. I only focus on my career.
Oh, okay.
To be honest.
That's fine. That's fine. And I don't, I didn't see it as a real, because you are very complete. I didn't see it as a problem, but maybe you wonder, where is that partnership for me? Why doesn't he step in. And I won't make it into a big drama. So let me just come back to you and say, is there something in particular you need or want guidance on? Because you're being given a beautiful blessing from Spirit, but there's no message other than you don't have a partner right now and you're very complete in yourself.
Well, only my concern was really just work related, you know, if I'll be able to find something, whether in the same business that I'm doing right now, in the same, you know, where I work, or something different.
All right, let's see if we get that for Yvonne. Work, same or different? Hold on one second. You're doing a great job, Yvonne, of being a great client on the show. Work, new, same or different? Same. Something new will come to you in the form of an opportunity, bigger than you have now, more ownership, more income, but same kind of thing, just in a bigger level. And that's kind of what you're looking for, is more opportunity. It will come to you easily, right? You don't have to do much to bring it in other than continue doing what you're doing now. It's almost as if there'll either be a spin-off of the organization you're in now, where you'll be running an aspect of it, or that you'll just fall into it through connections that you have. You'll be writing, check writing, I don't know what they say, money thing there, underwriting. There's something to do with money that goes with it. You'll be underwriting the opportunity for yourself with some other investors. So there'll be partial investment, but not complete investment of this opportunity, which allows you to make more in the long run from it. So it looks like opportunities coming to you is the main thing I want to say here.
In a different bank, right?
Oh,
or is it in the same job?
Well, it's. I already said it. Maybe it was swallowed with all the other words. It's the same industry. It's just like a spin-off.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, spin-off. And it's so it means either you're going to be doing it on your own, and I heard something about underwriting, check writing, this kind of thing. So it must be something you're doing in a financial institution. You're either going to be taking over a department, or you're going to be asked to do something with it, or there's going to be somehow some opportunity that becomes your own business that's related to these kind of services. It's not something completely different. Now, if you're asking me if it's going to be in a different bank, would I get the same industry? It could be a different bank. Let me see if it's a different bank. No, no, not a different bank. It's very related to what you're doing now. Hang in there. The offer is going to come.
Oh, okay. All right. Within 3 weeks, a month, 2 months?
I don't know. Let's see if they want to say how long. How long will it take, Spirit, for her to get this beautiful opportunity? Yeah, about 6 months. But you're going to start hearing rumblings of it within the next 3 months. And then from 3 months to the actual happening, you'll pretty much know about it by 3 months from now. You may hear rumors and things like that. I hear the word takeover, and I hear the word scaling down, but I also hear the word bringing out new departments that weren't there before. So it's going to be, you stay where you are, and you just keep doing what you're doing as well as you're doing it, and you'll be one of the people who's going to take something over. Okay?
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome, love. Take care, honey.
Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. Bye-bye. Okay, just a brief commercial break. If you would like a private appointment with Spirit Medium Laura, just go to booklaura.com. And if you put in the event code field, radio show, you get a third more time free. Ain't that wonderful? A lot of people hung up or were knocked off. Huh. All right, we do have people here waiting. That's fine. And the other thing is, if you want to be, well, it's too late now to say that for this show. Okay, coming over to Linda, who has a life question.
Yes.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Hi. How are you?
Great.
I have my life question would be if you see any opportunity in my future where my career is concerned, maybe a promotion or or even something in a love life.
Okay, let's see what we got for Linda. Well, let's just stick with we have to stick with one or the other for you. You're calling from 770. I'll see where they want me to go with you, Linda. Where the first action is going to happen. Linda 770. Well, one of the things I get is you're needing. It may not necessarily relate to what you're asking about, but I get a feeling of you need love in your life, and you need a lot of right now. It's like there's no love, so I guess we're going to go in the love direction. In other words, that's an area that's sort of empty, and you need some nurturing. You need to be nurtured. You need to be loved right now. You seem to be wanting that even more so. The work is fun to think about. It gets your mind off of things, but really underneath it all, work is sort of filling the gap while you wait for. Because work is okay. Work I don't see a problem with. I see more in the love area. Would you understand that before I develop it, please?
Yes, actually, I do. I think it was actually okay. You know, like I don't feel too bad being on my own. You know, it's not like something that I revolve my whole world around. However, I was just wondering if, you know, anything would actually develop there.
There you go. All right, so we're going to go in that direction. Do you have a mother figure in the spirit world, like a grandma or your mom or something? Because that's where I got it from.
Yes, it's my mom.
All right. Well, she's wondering about that. You know, like, well, not wondering, but she's the one that told me that you need to be nurtured. You need to be loved. And she also says more than you even realize, or more than you're, you know, more than you realize. So we'll go in that direction. You're not crazy about it. And I mean, you're not upset about it. You're not addicted to it. But it's a nice thing to think. Yeah, it's a nice thing. She wants to say, I love you, love you, love you. Okay. Well, okay. You are nurturing. It looks like you like to cook, or you're good in the kitchen. Something's going on there. Very good there. You do get out with friends.
Very true.
Yeah, you do get out with friends. Your mom showed me all this. You do get out with friends. You do see. I hear something. You do have some boyfriends, or you're seeing somebody, or at least you have dates every now and then. You're liking your life very much. It's just nobody special really that's come in to really make that kind of commitment to you. And I don't know the significance of this, but I see a bouquet of red roses in the house, as if you were sent them, or somebody gave them to you. So if you didn't actually get them, maybe it's your mom wanting you to get them. I don't really know. Do you have roses in the house?
No, not at this time.
Okay, so she's just wanting to put them in there like roses. She wants to see love for you. All right. Yeah, moms are. Sometimes they could be a little annoying. Yeah. They could be a little embarrassing, actually. My mother would do that. I know, right? I love my mother, but Mom, yeah, right, Mom? Will you please stop already? All right. She wants you to be.
It was always our fun time when she embarrassed me.
I know. Yeah, there's a commercial on TV about this mother and daughter in a yoga class, and the mother is telling the yoga instructor, "My daughter's single," and the daughter's like dying 1,000 deaths. Well, this is like that. Your mother's saying, "My daughter's single. She needs love. She needs nurturing. Please, Laura, can you give us some direction? Can you please tell her she needs to get out of the house and stop cooking so much?" But I don't think that's true. I do feel you go out. I do feel you have friends. I do feel you're very liked and very lovable, and you do have a nice social life. So let me just see if I can find the answer to your mother's question, because she's the one really asking it. This for Lynn.
She was a stinker.
Linda 770. Love for Linda, please. Well, actually, you know, I think we have to go back to what you said, because that's what I'm hearing. On a level, you're really content. Even though you don't, right, you're having fun, and you don't really need anything more than that for now. It's your mom wanting that for you. So I'm going to leave that the way it is, right? But I do feel, as an aside or a PS to that, is that in a few months, like 2 to 3 months, surprisingly, there is going to be somebody coming in that's a little bit more than just a date. Or you may be dating him now, but it becomes more significant at that time. And the reason is he's going to be adding something to your life versus taking away from you. In other words, you don't need any drama. You don't need any upsets. You don't need anybody who's needy. You know, you want somebody who's going to be part of the solution, not part of a problem. And I see somebody coming in a couple of months that's going to be like that, who's going to be a nice partner to you and offer a lot of things to you that you would consider complement to your life versus somebody just taking. So there's your answer, my dear.
Well, thank you so much. That's exactly what I was afraid of. Anything that would come in my life that will create just, turmoil.
Right. You don't want that.
Do it anymore.
No, you have a nice life. It's good life. I can relate. Believe me, I'm the same way. I don't need any problems. I have a nice life. You get to a certain point in life where everything gets stabilized, and you like it that way. So,
Yeah,
but he's going to be
exactly.
he's going to be part of a solution, not part of a problem, and he's going to have a good sense of humor. He's going to be a real Donnie Do-Good kind of guy, who's fun, who provides things for you. Not that you need, you're self-sufficient, but he's comes in with an offering versus just hanging out and making you upset and giving you a lot of drama. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
2 to 3 months. Okay?
Okay, I just hope I recognize it when it happens, because I'm just so dumb to that.
Oh, you'll recognize
it. A long time.
Oh, you're so cute. Well, you'll recognize it. Now, where is 770, Linda? Where is that?
I am in Atlanta.
Oh, do you know Susie? You don't know Susie, huh?
No.
Okay, Susie's in the Atlanta area also. I'll get to Deborah in a moment. I'm sorry, Deborah, I didn't get to you before. But I also want to say, I don't know, well, you're in the Atlanta area, so I don't know why I would see this, but I see boats, boating and boats to go with this. I also see he may be carrying just a little bit of extra weight, but it's just not it's not overwhelming. It's not like it's disgusting. It's just a little, like it's a little bit built, if you will. Bigger body, taller, nice, handsome looking guy, but not really in the gym a lot. It's just he just carries a broader build, if you will. And his hair is a little bit on the more in the mid-range color versus very dark or very light. It's more in that kind of a category, and a nice person. So yeah, you don't have to worry about it, honey. It's just popping in. Relax and enjoy your life.
Okay, that's awesome.
All right. Thank
you. Now you see, you wound up answering the question. I thought you would go more for the career.
I know.
So that's good.
Yeah, it is wonderful. Okay, Linda, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to go over to Deborah now. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye, honey. Okay, coming to Deborah now. Deborah.
Hello.
Hi, Deborah. How are you?
Hi.
Hi.
Very good. And you?
I'm good, darling. So just go ahead and give me your question, honey, and we'll focus in on it.
Well, my question is, I have an idea that I would like to build. Is it part of my purpose to do this? Part of the big plan? And if it is, where should I look to put it?
All right. You want to build something, and that could be used on. Don't tell me.
Create something.
Yeah. Okay. So where and should she? All right. Hold on 1 second, please. Deborah 954. Create something. Should she? Yes or no? Yes, you should do it as part of your purpose. Don't hesitate any longer. You've been thinking about it long enough. Reminds me of my mother when she used to scold me. Whoever this is saying this to you, don't wait anymore. You've been thinking about it long enough. Come on already. You're overdue on the project. Now where? Oh, that's interesting. They say something about the Bible Belt is not your cup of tea. You have to move farther north where there aren't people around that would criticize you or be out of sync with you. I don't know why they say the Bible Belt, because you're calling from 954, which would be Florida, Southeast Florida. I'm from your area. But they say you need to be in a place where people are more open-minded and that would listen to you and take your advice, and that you would know what to tell them better than anybody. They're giving you, whoever this is, these are your guys. You know what to say to people. It has to do with being able to give people advice, and that it would be everyday living advice, routine advice, and they want you to be a little bit northern of where you're thinking. And where they're bringing me is in the North Carolina, that area, in that longitude, if you would not be suitable for you. As for Florida, let me see, could you stay in? I just feel there's not enough meet in Florida to get you started. And if you're not thinking of relocating to a different state or something like that, if I got that completely wrong, love, you'll just have to tell me
No,
now.
I am.
Okay.
I am. Or out of the country. I'm open.
All right. Because what they're taking me is like a couple of, like almost to the Northeast, but not quite the Northeast. What do they call that? The mid-Atlantic area. So it's a little north of the South, but not in the Northeast. And it's a temperate enough climate, but the action there is better for you. The energy is better for you, and the mindset is better for you there, where people would take your advice more than likely. I feel there's a communication aspect to this, as if you'd be broadcasting or providing information on a one-to-many level, and then also working individually with people. You are expert at what you do, you know what you're doing, and come on already, get started. That's what they're saying. Come on already. This is like, you've been thinking about this long enough, you know what you're doing, you can do it, and you will be received well. So don't worry about it. Don't hesitate anymore, my dear, beautiful, impassioned life spirit advisor, if you will.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I've been trying to create the money for it.
Well, yeah, let's look at that for a second, and then we'll go to Susie B. Money for Deborah. Quite often we don't really need to worry about the money. We just make the move, and then things start to fall in place. But let me see. Deborah, money, Southeast. Ooh, everything here is very, very stagnant for you. You must feel closed in here, or blocked or stuck. Let me see here.
Yeah.
So what I get is to do it in stages, but the very first stage, which will take a leap of faith, Deborah, is to make a move physically out of this area to a little bit cooler climate, like we were just suggesting, or something else that you like. Don't forget to use your intuition. At the beginning of this show, I went over how to use a pendulum. If you don't, I think you would already know, I have a feeling, but if you don't, there's many ways to get advice. You can have a private session with me, or you can get your own advice, whatever it is. But follow your intuition, follow your gut, know your gut, and follow it, trust your gut, because the way to get the money is to first take a move, make a move. And then you'll get more work where you'd be going. You wouldn't be as stuck. You wouldn't feel so imprisoned. And there's a lack of opportunities here for you. And you wouldn't have that elsewhere. Wherever you used to earn money, I think you're probably from the Northeast by your accent. You need to be in a more urban environment for the kind of skills that you have. You also need to be with a sharper, brighter class of people who would be receptive to you and your energy, the way you talk and express yourself. You need people who are a little more vibrant and who would go along with a come on already, let's get going kind of mindset, which you are. So I know it's a little scary, but I think that you'll find the money will come easier to you in a different climate. So that is the advice today.
90 seconds.
Done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, love. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, I'm going to go to Susie B, who has a question for me. Susie B.
Laura.
Hi, honey.
Yes, I always have a question. Anyway, I wanted to see what you see as far as relationship with Ernest.
60 seconds.
Okay.
To see with that.
Of course. And there will be a little bit of a notice in the background of saying the show's about to end. Don't worry, we're still recording the show. Okay, Ernest, yes or no? Yes, yes. He's a good one for you. I mean, I feel a sincerity. I feel a coming towards you energetically. I do feel you would like him, and I do feel that you will get to know him better. I do feel that he's sincere. A lot of other things can happen, but as of right now, that's as deep as we can go, because with free will involved, many things can happen. But as of right now, this is a very good
10 seconds.
opportunity for you.
Wonderful. I'm feeling good about it, and I know that he has said that as well.
All right. Wonderful, honey. All right,
Very
darling.
good, Laura. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, honey. Much love to you, and have a wonderful day preparing your house.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, love. Ciao, Bella. Bye.
Ciao.
Ciao. Okay, everybody. Just as a reminder, if you would like a private session with me, go to Spirit Medium. Go to booklaura.com, and there you can obtain a third more time on your private session by simply putting radio in the event code field when you book at booklaura.com. I look forward to working with you Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, doing this all over again. Namaste. Bye-bye.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.